What a fun city Omega Valley is. Um, Earlier, when I was working on the Omega Coast city back there, I said that yes, Omega is kind of a dirty, polluting product and process. But what I like about Omega is the business aspect of getting Omega out to the three zones: residential, commercial, and industrial. This city, when you add to it the fact that not only were we working with the Omega, but the main purpose of this city were the Megatowers. So it's spreading Omega. It's making sure that we've got a nice balanced approach to Megatowers. And when you're doing a nice balanced approach to Megatowers, what happens is of course, your population starts to jump up, and we were running into some traffic issues. And so we also had the challenge of making sure making sure that our traffic didn't choke the city. So a couple of really big changes that I feel like helped. So the mega towers are right in the middle of the city. They're in between my industrial area and the residential area. So residents, of course, every morning we're going to take this road and this road to get to work. But then when you blend in the fact that I've got these two roads here with residents of two mega towers exiting and entering, going back and forth, started to create some traffic issues. And this was the main spot. Some of this, of course, is we've got some intersections in close proximity to each other, but it was just the simple fact that we've got these two mega towers depositing people onto the road that was already serving as the way to get from here to here and back. Step number one in addressing that is this kind of a throughway to help individuals skip one, two, three, four intersections. So that was the first thing that we did. The next thing that we did, we realized that a lot of people were driving to that community college. So this community college really helped in cutting down some of that rush hour traffic. So those are two. Three, and I know I had thought about doing this early on. I think I was concerned about through traffic, but this connecting industries. So now the people that want to go to work from here and here, yes, some of them are still going to take this road, but now I've got this road for them to get to work and for my freight deliveries, because I've got a lot of commercial here to get freight here. So that helped. Over here, and this was a fun puzzle to try to figure out, but trying to figure out the fact that in all reality, I only had three ways to get from one end of the city to another. They were not using this road quite as much. And the thing is, remember, they're looking for the shortest route. And I think this road, yes, they could eventually get to this end, but it was not the shortest route. And I think people were using this really to get out of the city. But this was fun, trying to figure out how to create without being too damaging, and it wasn't. So now we've got this road that leads downtown. Well, well, yeah, back and forth between downtown and the industrial area. So that created a third major roadway right in the middle. So all of my individuals in this area, instead of trying to get here or here, they took this. And even if only 5, 10%, 20% of the residents did that. And I mean, look, that's a steady flow of cars, so it may even be higher than that. But even any percentage that we can get off of the, well, let's just say the top road and the bottom road, because we're looking at it from that angle, whatever we can do is helpful. And then a big thing is, I don't know why I hadn't done this earlier, but education was underrepresented at this end of the city, and the addition of this community college was huge, as well as adding on an extra wing to this community college. But that has helped. I said I didn't think we were going to get to 250,000 residents, but we're sitting on 241. And to get to 250, in that case, one of these medium density roads, if you upgrade a residential road, we've got some traffic here, and that makes sense. So see how red that road is? So what's happening is people are trying to get, and if it's not already high density, look, it's a medium density road. Okay. When you up the density of the road, traffic can move faster. So that should help. But let's do this. Let's stay on this side. High, high, medium. So let's make that a high density. So now the houses here over time will upgrade to high rise, although may not be able to because these houses will not be able to upgrade because of the maglev. But I'm not going to make a major change to the maglev right now. I guess I could create a line there. Let's see if this is going to be an issue. Let's pause. And maglev. Now let's right over the road. There. While we're at it, let's do this. I've been thinking about this. Now, all of these residential locations, and some of these are already high rises, but these had been blocked from increasing density. They're saying not enough room, but there should be plenty of. Oh, yeah. But this has been fun. Let's see if we can get to 250,000, and kind of evaluate what we want to do here. Garbage and recycling seems to be working. That was another thing I was concerned about, but it doesn't seem to have let me down. I mean, nothing is in the high or overflowing level as far as garbage. I see a handful of recycling trucks. Probably an even mix between recycling and garbage. I don't see anything coming up the road from that city. Let's up the speed a bit. Okay, here comes two more. So I just think they're just sending that. If you had a garbage dump in the city, they would collect garbage in a morning to early afternoon shift. Seems like they're just sending it on a regular basis from that city. So and the thing that I always enjoy is creating a city, but also having a nice balance and everything is going well. So it's one thing to have a city up and running, but you're fighting all types of issues. I like the fact that we've got our services. Uh, Trash collection seems slow, but it's working. My city is not on fire. Not lots of fires. Um, you're always going to have health issues with Omega, but that is actually a low number. 0 crimes committed per day. I've got 2 criminals at large. Every single student that can be enrolled in school is enrolled in school. We have a 21-minute wait for bus, which I love. I love to stay under 30 minutes. Maglev, of course, you don't really have to wait that long for a maglev. No rubble. Oh, did I just delete something, or did I save it? Doesn't look like anything fell apart. Okay. Uh, no rubble, no abandoned buildings. 86% approval rating, and it's going up in all 3 zones. Making money. population dipped back down. And that is probably because, yeah, look, so remember we upgraded. So that's going to rebalance itself. So these, all right, well, one is finished. And these three multifamily homes, when they go from that medium level to more of a high rise, that may be enough to get us to 250,000 residents, but we'll see. I remember I was wondering when and slightly complaining about when are these buildings going to upgrade. Well, they, they have definitely upgraded. I've got some hotels. Look at the hotels that we've got. That's because of the casinos. I do miss, before that was a hotel, I do miss the building that was there. I think it had more neon. Actually, it was similar. Oh, it might have been something like that. But oh well, looking good. Omega Co. We've got real good Omega coverage. We've got a good number of Omega Co franchises. These houses were just built. So, first of all, people have to move in. Okay, so people are in that one. That's for sale. And that's still building. So once people actually get moved in, then those will start accepting Omega Co. We're at 254,000 residents. Green, 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 green. Good, good, good. And this is really the slow, inefficient way to do that, when you could just click on this and see green and also hover.